Hey there, it's me Red Knight and welcome back to the Heyday Sneak Peeks. It's time to head on over to the town for the upgrade improvements. And if I do say so, this is probably the most important change of all of the sneak peeks we've got so far for this October 2017 update. Now, I love the town. It's one of my favourite areas, although it is also very frustrating because there are many things that need to be updated, and that's getting done. Sweet! Now, the town can be accessed by this gorgeous little building just here. Now, next to the building, you've got the actual town visitor request board. Now, I like this board. I think it's one of the better updates that we actually had in the game, showing us what's actually in the buildings, showing us what we actually need to do. Now, I think maybe it would be nice to actually be able to see what the visitors want before they go to the buildings, before I send them there, but that's another change for the future maybe. But I do like it. Now, heading on over to the town, here you can see we've got some passengers waiting to go. We've got a little chest there floating which I would collect. There's visitors standing in front of the buildings. The big train is pulling in at the moment, and there are visitors in front of some of the other buildings. Now, some of these visitors have little boxes, which means they've got a gift for me. Some of these visitors are actually going to other buildings. Now, you'll see the new passengers arriving and my actual town is maxed out. However, my train still has that design glitch. So Heyday team, please update the back of my train for me. I want a golden bar at some stage, if possible. Now, you can see here I've got a maximum of 42 passengers I can have, and the passengers are getting off the train and the numbers increasing. So I've got 39 there and it stops, so just enough space to actually collect all of the passengers from that train. Now, this is the menu option that we have at the moment. You can see there's an upgrade button. You can see all of the passengers there with their information. Now, up till now, it's been good enough. It tells me what person is ready to be collected and get the gift. It tells me what person is ready to go to another building. It tells me which passengers have done which buildings and which buildings are still to be done. So it's nice for what we've had up till now. However, it's not good enough. There are many things I find frustrating about the town. For example, I'd love to be able to collect the gifts and not actually do the passengers, or I'd like to be able to do the passengers and not collect the gifts. So if I'm doing a derby task where I'm loading up, I can't actually access the passengers that are just waiting because maybe there's a gift passenger just in front of them. I don't want to collect the gift passenger because maybe I need that passenger for an actual derby task later. So I can't actually get all of my passengers 100% done when there's a passenger that's completed in the way. So I'm hoping that the new change will actually allow for that. Right, well, let's just get these passengers done. Now, once I've done one in the one building there, they start walking away. Maybe they're completed, maybe they will go to another building. But you can see here that there are some that are requesting some items. Now, I can do some of these orders, I can't do all of them. Now, to actually see what they want, I can either use the visitors board in the town, or I can actually just click on each of the buildings and then see the passengers that way. And that's the only way I can actually see what products are required while I'm in the town. But it does mean that I'm sending everybody away. So again, that's a little bit on the frustrating side as well, because I don't always want to send my passengers away. I just want to see what they want, see who can be done and get them sorted. Right now, I'd actually forgot to collect the one building, so I'll go back there. You can see now all of these passengers are idle. There's some waiting in grocery, there's one waiting in the spa, the diner, etc. You've got some being served and some waiting for the train. So this is the only way to see where everybody is located at the moment. Now again, it's useful because I can see which passengers I forgot to do. I can see which passengers I can do. But again, it's separate locations. So it's backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And that is taking up my time. Now, I like to play my game quickly, and sometimes I really wish that I could actually speed things up. Now, some of my passengers I will do, so some of these ones that are idle I will send to the building. So usually anybody that's going to one building, I always do those. Those that are going to two buildings, again, not a problem. Three buildings I tend to pick and choose, depends on if there's an event or something like that, or if I'm after the actual gold, experience or reputation points. Now, my buildings are not fully maxed. I'm still working on them, so the visitor slots are done, the turnaround time is almost done for almost all of them, and I'm increasing the actual reputation and XP, and my coinage I'll worry about later. Now, some of these passengers will be sent away, some of them will be sent to the building. It depends on my playing style for the actual objective that I'm doing. Now, there's an event on at the moment which is giving me a lot of experience points, so I'm actually sending most of the passengers to the buildings, and it's very rare for me to send them away. However, some I still do, as you can see here. So everything is basically done through the town hall within the one menu option. So I've got to send passengers away one at a time. Now that's kind of okay, but sometimes I want to send everybody away in one go, and I really wish I could do that. So I'm hoping that the update will give me some of these options. Right now, again, I've got to go to the buildings, I've got to see what they want, I can serve them, find out which ones I can't do. So it's backwards and forwards again, going to the buildings, going to the town hall, going to the buildings, going to the town hall. The stress, the agony, the time consideration. Now actually this is not too bad. I don't really mind this too much. I kind of like enjoy the process of going from one building to the next building. It's kind of interesting. However, my memory's not always the best, so I do sometimes forget which ones I've done or not done. So I do wish it were all in one place and it were easier for me to see all of the information in one location. Now I do think that the town hall could actually do this. I think it's an underused resource, and I'm actually hoping that the town hall update will give us many of these options. Now, do you know what? I think it's going to, because I've already seen the information to a certain extent. Right, 33 of 36 pieces, 21 of 36, and 5 of 36. So I'm almost up to getting my second sanctuary animal. And I love the sanctuary, by the way. The ability to have some animals located in another area is good. Right, so buildings are done, passengers are done, and I've got space for another 12 passengers. So I can't really serve everybody, but I can send them away if I wanted to. Sending away is just using the train like I've just done there. So I got asked, how do I send a passenger away from the building? Very easy. Go to that passenger like you just saw there, change the menu to the train, slide the train on down and just send them away. Now, it's relatively easy. You can do it through the town hall or you can do it through the building. Both are okay. Right, now my small personal train. Now there's this other gorgeous little single carriage train down there. Now this is the one that goes to my neighbours. Now I love my neighbours, they're really cool. They've got a lot of passengers there for me to pick up. The only downside is I don't know how many passengers. Now you can see there from looking at the town hall, I've got a lot of ability to fill a lot more passengers. Every visitor I pick up only requires the one building. Now I love those one building options. They can turn around very, very quickly. You can get a lot of coins and XPs and you get the gifts as well. And because I'm maxed out on my personal train as well, that's 10 passengers I can collect in one go. In addition, when I go over to my actual hoodies, I can actually look in the ocean, find another chest, and maybe get some even more prizes from those floating chests as well. So I love the ability to be able to access my other hoodies. However, I've got to go to one hoodie, have a look. No, not good enough. Go back to my town, then go back to the train again, click on another person, then go back to theirs, then have a look, then go back to mine. And it's a backwards and forwards cycle. And as you can see from just watching this, it's a very long-winded cycle until I find someone that's got 10 passengers, 9 passengers, 8 passengers. Now sometimes I just say like, oh, I really can't be bothered to do this, and I'll just take someone who's got 3, 4, 5, so I miss the opportunity for many passengers. Now the heyday update that we're getting for the town will hopefully address this issue, and if they do, I will be over the moon with this, because it's something that I've always wanted to be able to know. How many passengers are waiting at the actual station for me to go and collect? Now I do wish I could tell what buildings are wanted as well, so I think if we can also find out how many passengers they are, what the passenger is and what buildings they are, then I would be really pleased as well, because I actually want to pick up certain passengers sometimes, or I want to pick up passengers for specific buildings, so I'm hoping I will have that option as well, but that one I don't know about. Now one change I would really love in the future. Now I can get a maximum of 10 passengers. I really wish I could pick up from more than one station until my train is maxed out. So let's just say that my team only has 2 passengers on one, 3 on another, 4 on another, and 1 on another. And I want to collect all of those for the maximum 10. I would love to be able to collect from different platforms within my neighborhood. So heyday, that is one key change that you may not have put into this update, but I would like for the future, please. I want to be able to collect more passengers from different stations within my neighborhood. So not just a large group or a quantity from one place, but from multiple locations. Right, now I've actually collected a number of passengers here from Yuri. Okay, he's got the 10 I needed. That train will now bring them back to my station, and I've collected specific passengers that need the one building. Now the building I chose can be turned around very quickly if I've got space, which I actually haven't at the moment, but I don't mind leaving them there because I can actually turn around the other passengers rather quickly with the goods I will get, and then in the time that I've turned those down, then another passenger in a different building will be half done or a quarter done, and then I can then serve the same passengers in that building that needs to be done very quickly as well. So at the moment they will just stay there and that will be fine. Right, so the ones that I've just got, I'm sending them to the buildings. Oh, no, not the send away button. That's a big mistake. Oh, safe. I'm so glad it's a double tap option. Right, passengers walk around. I'll just serve the ones that have arrived that I've sent to the buildings, leave the ones I can't do till later. Oh, those lobster tails, the soups again. Oh, the frustration. Now, one thing I would love Heyday to do as well, please. Okay, I love the reputation points I get, but the heart reputation, it's so slow. Please give me some more heart reputation points. Okay, I know you can upgrade the building. I know you can get more heart percentage for each of the buildings and the passengers, but please update that as well at some stage. Give me more hearts as well. It's so slow leveling up between the different levels, and it is frustrating. Right, well, let's have a look at the three imagery we've got now. Well, the first one we've got here shows us a new town menu. Now, you've got the idle, waiting, serving and ready, all in the different locations. And then the little man for the actual goodbye, we're at the platform kind of focus as well. Now, each menu is separated there, so I like this one as a main change. So I can now actually click on each of those little tabs there just to see which passengers are actually at what stage. Now, I like this as an option. I really do. I think this is really important. The ability to be able to actually go to the different passengers in the different locations without having to scroll all the way down, up and down, looking for the menu you want. Really good. And I like this one change. So, a tab style option with the specific passengers in each tab. Now, within those actual tabs, what I like here is the actual menu change as well. So I think the menu change option is really good. So as an example here within the menu itself, you'll see you've got a send all away. Beautiful. I think a send all away button option is fantastic. The ability to send away passengers or everybody that's there waiting in one go without having to do them individually will save a lot of time. So it's a big saving on time here as well. Coming down to the next box there, again you've got the ability to see the passenger or to collect the gift. So I can actually go and look at the passengers without actually having to collect the gifts that are there waiting as well. Beautiful. I like that option. So big menu changes there. Now, I think for me, this is the one that I was asking for, the one I love. The fact that I can see how many passengers are now waiting in each of my neighbours' towns. Look at it. So you'll see there like the Hay Farm 6, you'll see the True Farmer there 3, you'll see the Hay All Day 3 passengers. Fantastic. I don't even have to go and look at the other stations anymore. I can now just jump to the person that's got my 10 passengers, my 7, my 6 or whatever it is, and I will be over the moon with this. Okay, now I still want the other changes added. I still want to be able to see who those passengers are, and I still want to see what buildings they want to go to, but that's a future change, I think. So let's just use what we've got now. So three really important options. You've got the visitors, you've got the actual tabs, and you've got those new menu options much faster. Now, I'm loving all of these sneak peeks. They are beautiful. Every single sneak peek that we've given so far is giving some big changes in the game. So this October update is wonderful, and I can't wait till the next one later. Right, well, that's me, Red, signing off for this video. I hope you liked the informative information and a bit of the background of what we got at the moment. If you did like the video, hit the thumbs up mark. If you didn't, you've got the thumbs down as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and do hit the little bell mark. The update is just around the corner and it will be here soonish. It could be tomorrow, it could be the day after. My bets are on tomorrow. What time, I don't know, but we will have to wait and see. Now, these sneak peeks are not the only changes. There are some other changes coming within the game. Make sure you check out the forum, make sure you check out the Facebook page for more information, and I will see you live on Tuesday from 9 a.m. till 3 in the afternoon on my channel for more information on what's coming in the game. But see you all then, take care, have fun, and happy farming everybody. Goodbye all.